Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich alongside the czar of the playbook, Emery Hunt. Week 8 NFL action brings us an AFC matchup between a South team and East team. It's the Houston Texans on a roll against the Bills, who have won 2 games in a row, led by Ryan Fitzpatrick. Trent Edwards still out with a concussion, but the story is Matt Schaub. He is leading the NFL in touchdown passes, and he's getting Owen Daniels aboard, Andre Johnson. That offense is explosive, but their defense is finally coming around. Secondary is not the same secondary we've seen in the past. They are shutting people down. Dante Robinson playing well. Brian Cushing, the rookie. D'Amico Ryans, Okoye, and Mario Williams. You know, there's the nuts and bolts of this defense coming into the season. What are your keys to victory for Gary Kubiak, who finally have Houston fans looking forward to something?
Yeah, Houston won 2 games in a row. I'm impressed. Something they haven't done in a long time. But keys to victory for the Texans, they have to play balance on offense because the Bills are struggling right now on defense. So if they're able to use that running game with Slayton, with Brown, to loosen up that defense, they'll be able to hit some passes deep. We don't know if Andre Johnson, he's day-to-day, so we don't know if he's going to be back for that game. But I think the Texans, you can look at a key matchup number 2 is that they're going to have to get Owen Daniels involved early in that game, work against those outside linebackers. He's going to create some mismatch because if Johnson's going to be out, then the next target is Owen Daniels. So you look at that as matchup number 2. How does Owen Daniels match up against the linebackers and vice versa? Third, they're going to have to get after that quarterback because you look at the Bills have problems passing the football right now. And we don't know if Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to start this week or if Trent Edwards is coming back off a concussion. So you look at, they're going to get pressure on who's ever back there because it really doesn't matter because both quarterbacks are struggling passing the football. So those are the keys to victory for the Texans. Get pressure on the quarterback, play balance on offense, and work Owen Daniels in the game early.
And the Bills need to watch out for a kid out of a tiny college named Lane. And that's Jacoby Jones, who I've been raving about for years. He is finally coming on. He's having an impact on special teams as a third wide receiver. So this offense is good. I think the offensive line is a question mark. Can they bring consistency, get Slayton and Brown running to take the pressure off the passing game? But for the Bills, finally getting a little healthy on defense, they really shut down that Carolina offense. But, you know, the problems they've had this year offensively, will they make enough plays? This game is going to be a good one, I think.
Well, keys to victory for the Bills, they're going to have to shut down the run. Carolina was able to run the ball on them. The Saints were able to run the ball on them. A lot of teams were able to run the football on Buffalo. They have to shut down the run first. You can't let this be the game that Slayton and company get that running game going. They have to load up to shut down the run. 2, the cornerbacks are going to have to play great. You're looking at some talented wide receivers, whether it be Jones, Walter, Daniels at tight end, Johnson if he plays. They got some talent over there at Houston. The cornerbacks and safeties are going to have to play big this week. 2, in order to defeat Houston, you have to get pressure in Schaub because he does have that Jim Everett syndrome that I bring up every week. If you get bodies in his face, he's going to tap dance. He's going to throw that ball all over the place. So you have to get pressure up front. I like Houston in Buffalo to beat the Bills because I think right now Buffalo has some serious questions at QB and on defense, and it's going to come down to special teams with both teams having good returners, but I think they have the better special teams right now. They're playing more cohesive in Houston.
So you're going with Houston to win 3 in a row after you didn't think they'd win 2 in a row.
Right. It shows us
okay.
As soon as we
well,
think
the Bills'
we know.
defensive line is playing well. I'm tempted to take the Bills here, but I like Houston. I'm going to go with the Texans, and they're over 500. Yikes. Does this mean they're going to go back to 500 if they lose this game? They really need to get over the hump. This is an important game. Kubiak should stress it. I'm going to go with the Texans.
Yeah, the biggest question for the Texans is, can they handle success?
For more, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.